You are the daughter of the late Mafia Lord. Jungkook, the current Mafia, is your boyfriend and he loves you more than anything. You have a brother Min Yoongi, which you are unaware of. His wife was Hyuna, Jungkook's sister, who was stabbed to death. They have a 4-year-old son Yumin. Jungkook believes that Yoongi killed his sister and wants revenge. A detailed video of Jungkook teasing you is pinned in the comment section below. Please take a look. Hwain's point of view. I hold my brother's hand in mine, intertwining our fingers. I think there's something he had been bearing all along. He is not just in coma, he is in grief, he is in pain. I'll not let anything happen to him until he opens his eyes and tells me the truth himself. I'll protect him from everyone, including JK, no matter what. I'll fight for him, for my brother. Oppa, please wake up. If not for me, then for your son, for Yumin. He needs you. Everyone thinks you're a murderer, but I know you're not. Your sister believes in you. I promise I'll protect you. I place my ear against his chest, hearing his heartbeat. And I don't know when my eyelids become heavy. I peeled open my eyes. I shouldn't have slept like this. I felt a tingling movement against my hand again. His fingers moved against my hand and my eyes widened. Oppa, open your eyes. It's me, Hwain. You're safe. Hyuna, she's dead. He killed her. My Yumin, he's crying. Don't kill him. He's babbling something and I feel my inserts twisting against my chest with his every word. My eyes getting numb from constant crying. Oppa, please wake up, I cried. His eyes snapped open and his eyes met mine. Hwain, you know me, Oppa? Of course I do, he said as his eyes turned watery. He knows me, my brother knows me. Only I was the one who was unaware of her own family. I'll bring the doctor. My words were halted in the middle as he grabbed my wrist in his hand. I couldn't believe he just woke up from coma because the amount of strength he used was unpredictable. Hwain, you should not be here. He will kill you too. Go back to mom. Oppa, what are you saying? He killed my Hyuna. He's a beast. She was pregnant. My Hyuna was pregnant. Thick tears escaped his eyes. My Yumin? Where is he? Is he safe? Yumin is safe, Oppa. He lives with JK. Oppa, do you remember who was the killer? He was wearing a mask. I couldn't see his face. Hyuna was having an affair. I saw new marks over her neck and body every day. I didn't even know if she was pregnant with my baby or someone else's. But trust me, Hwain, I loved her more than anything. She was my everything. I wiped his tears away with trembling fingers. The day she died, I came early from the office. I hadn't been talking to her since I got to know she was pregnant because I was angry at her. I knew that the baby was not mine. I didn't spare her a glance and went to take a shower. After a few minutes when I came out of the living room, I saw Hyuna covered in blood and a man standing near her with a kitchen knife in his hands. When he saw me, he looked startled. Maybe because he didn't expect me to see there. I rushed to Hyuna to save her, but she was already dead. I was ready to fight the unknown man, but then he shot me 4 times. After that, I don't remember what happened, how I came here. So it was not my brother who killed Hyuna. The camera. What? I let go of the hug as my brother looked at me with a gleam of hope in his eyes. Yes, a camera. I installed a secret camera in living room just a day before her murder to see if Hyuna really met someone behind my back. If it's still there, then it must have the recording from that day. We need that camera, Hwain. It's the only proof of my innocence. I am at my brother's house, the place where Hyuna was murdered, the place where this game of betrayal started. I began my search where Oppa had told me the camera would be. My eyes turned teary. I wanted to shout out loud that I found the camera. I hurriedly removed the memory card from the bag and hid it in the small sling bag. I need to leave. I'll save my brother now. My eyes widened as I could see men dressed in all black suits overrunning the whole tiny place. How the hell did he know? Oh no, the bloody GPS tracker in my arm. My heart seized at the thought of JK doing something reckless to my brother. I'll never forgive him if he even touched a hair on his body. I'll forget that I love him. It will be our end forever. I ran inside the house and none of the guards tried to stop me, looking at me with pity. I directly sprinted towards the room where my brother was. I saw many guards standing at the door, including Jimin and Hoseok, but they silently moved away when they saw me coming. I walked in between Jungkook and my brother. JK looked at me with his usual dark, narrow eyes. Now he has to choose between me and his revenge. It's now or never. My hand reached over to his hand holding the gun as I retrieved it and pointed it at the middle of my forehead. Kill me first if you want to kill my brother. Wyan, don't force me to show you my evil side. I have already seen enough. I deadpanned as I felt a tear slide down my red flushed cheeks. He stepped closer to me. I thought he would shoot or push me away or maybe slap me, but instead he lowered his gun and pulled me towards his hard chest. I didn't know I was trembling until he hides me in his embrace. I cried. I can sacrifice the whole world for you, Wyan. I will never choose anyone or anything above you. His thumb reached over to the corner of my eye as he wiped the moisture away. We are not over. He is mine, only mine, and yes, just like him, I refuse to share him with the rest of the world. My brother is innocent. He is not the real killer, JK. What? I opened the zipper of my sling bag and pulled out the memory card. What's this? This is the footage of the living room where Hyuna was murdered. Oppa installed the camera just one day before to see if Hyuna meets anyone suspicious. Suspicious? JK asked as he looked back at the bed where my brother is lying, but I stepped in front of him trying my best to hide my brother from meeting his gaze. He put the memory card in the tablet and it took whole 5 minutes to process it. Whole room around us turned silent as JK played the recording. It's only him who is looking at the screen. I don't want to see a murder. I have seen lot in movies, but a real murder seems a world away from my prediction. The sight of hatred on his face are now turning into immense pain. I saw a tear slide down on his cheek. Oh no, he needs me. Just when I'm about to hold his hand in mine, Jimin wrapped his arm around my neck, pointing his gun at my head. Jimin's point of view. Flashback 4 years ago. JK told me to deliver these gifts at Hyuna's place. She's mine. Even though she's married, I don't care. We have been together from childhood. We are doing it when she was not married. She used to love me a bit back then, but after her marriage, she completely changed. She fell in love with another man and forgot the love I gave her. I don't care who she loves or whom she is married to. I need her physically, and as long as she's filling up my hunger, I'm happy. I have been threatening her to do it with me for all these years that I might tell her the truth to her husband Yoongi, that how she used to sleep under me. I remember how I unleashed onto her when I got to know she was pregnant with Yoongi's child. I told her she'll get abortion, but she refused it. I let it go after thinking it was just a one-time thing, and even she promised she will not get pregnant again. I engulfed her into a tight hug, biting her neck harshly. She wiggled out of my hold, making me frown. We can't do this anymore. I'm pregnant. My blood boiled. What does she mean she's pregnant? We always use it. Then how come she... Wait, she's pregnant with Yoongi's child again? I grabbed her throat, slamming her against the wall. I told you to not get pregnant. I told you the last time. I told you I can't stand you being pregnant with another child. I never loved you, Jimin. I'm married now. I can't see my husband breaking every day thinking that I'm cheating on him. He sees every new mark on my body and now it disgusts me to even let you touch me. She can't be saying that. She needs to think about me only. The next thing I know, I slapped her hard as she fell on the ground, wincing in pain. My eyes landed straight on the knife placed on the kitchen counter. I'll kill this child. Then she'll be mine again. She cried. There's no point in crying now. How dare she sleep with her husband again? How dare she get his baby inside her again? My first blow hit in the middle of her stomach as she spit blood out of her mouth. It's okay, it will hurt a little. Then this baby will be gone and it will be both me and you again. I sliced the knife into her stomach again. That's a punishment you get for being pregnant. I stabbed her again. That's for saying that you don't love me. I stab again. That's for falling in love with another man. She stopped moving. I just kill her baby. I stand beside her, poking her leg with my foot. Why isn't she waking up? Only her baby was supposed to die. I heard some shuffling sounds. I saw Yoongi with wet hair and a towel in his hand. He was here all along? Oh no! He met my gaze as he looked at Hyuna lying lifeless on the floor. That's good that I'm wearing a mask right now. He couldn't see my face. He throws the towel away and ran towards Hyuna's body. He checked her pulse, then cried, "Weak man, this is the man Hyuna was married to? A coward?" He stood up, ready to fight me. Guess he's not that coward. A plan formed in my mind. He'll take the blame for me. I retrieved my gun and shot him 4 times without giving him any time to fight. I cleaned my fingerprints from the knife with a handkerchief, then placed it in Yoongi's hand. Here, my proof is all ready. I need to hide his body somewhere. I went near a river and dumped his body there. I went back to Hyuna, and when I entered, I saw Yumin crying beside Hyuna's body. He must have crawled here. I would have killed him too if he had come in front of my eyes back then. But I don't have more time to waste. Yumin's life is my present to JK. Jungkook's point of view. The man who had been living under the same roof as mine for all these freaking years, the man whom I thought was my right-hand man, was actually my Hyuna's killer. Everyone in the room gasped as Jimin pointed his gun at Wyan's head. I'm going to kill this sick man with my own hands. My hands moved itself as I pointed my gun at Jimin. Let her go, Jimin. How much worse can you be? I always thought him as my own brother. I could have given him any girl he wanted in this whole world, even if it involved kidnapping. But why just he had to do this with my sister? Don't you dare come near me, otherwise I'll shoot her. I saw a tear trail down her cheek as her whole body trembled, but she isn't saying anything. My Wyan, she's scared. He made her cry and I will make sure to make him cry too. But right now, I need to hit him on the nerve. He may never tell, but I know him since childhood. He can't control his emotions well, and that's what I need to play with right now. I always thought you as my brother, Jimin. Of all the people, how could you do this to me? I trusted you with my everything. His eyes turned watery. She was mine. Hyuna was mine, but she fell in love with another man. It was somehow bearable as long as she let me touch her. But that day she told everything was over just because she got pregnant again. His eyes turned red with anger, but there was a gleam of grief in his eyes. I have never seen this side of Jimin. He had been hiding this side so well that I doubt if he really is Jimin. She was pregnant with Yoongi's child again, and I need to punish her. I need to kill that child. She promised me she'll never get pregnant again after Yumin, but she broke her promise. I just wanted to hurt her a little, but she died. She couldn't even take few stabbings. My blood boiled listening to his every word. He had been using my Hyuna and she never told me. I thought I was her best friend, but she was hiding a mountain of pain behind her smile. If only I could go back in time and change freaking everything. His whole body quivered. I love her. I never really wanted to kill her. Then don't make things more difficult for yourself, Jimin. Let Wyan go and we can talk it out. I just need Wyan out of his hold, then I'll kill him right here. It was unexpected, but he pushed Wyan towards me as her trembling body collided against my strong friend. She cried, wrapping her soft arms around my waist. She's trembling so hard. I know she was scared. Bang! Wyan flinched so hard at the sound, hiding her face deeper into my chest. My heart raced like crazy for a moment as I looked down at her. I rubbed my hand all over her body. She isn't hurt, right? I could find no trace of blood on her body. Then who was shot? I looked up as my eyes widened when I saw Jimin fall on the floor with a gun in his hand. He shot himself. I never thought I would see him dying like this. Wyan's point of view. After 2 months. Yumin, say hi. I slightly pushed Yumin towards Yoongi Oppa. He giggled, being shy. Oppa asked us to not tell him the truth. If he thinks JK is his dad, then he doesn't want to wake him from this dream. It took whole 2 months for my brother to be able to walk properly without any support. He doesn't want to meet Yumin in that state, so he waited. He waited for these 2 long months. Oppa sat on his knees as he pulled Yumin into a hug. I saw a tear streak down his cheek. I know how painful it is for him to not tell him that he's his real dad. I couldn't even imagine how long he must have waited for Yumin to call him Appa. JK's arm wrapped around my shoulder as he gently stroked it. He might have sensed me crying. In these 2 months, he had treated me like a glass, especially the day we got to know that I was pregnant. Oppa caressed Yumin's hair as he pulled him out of the hug, kissing his cheek and his small palms. Yumin ran and hid behind JK's long legs, peeking his head looking at his real father that he might never get to know. I'm leaving Busan. I can't stay here. But Oppa, don't whine, just don't. I can't stay here, the same place where I lost so much. I'll never be at peace here. I'll go to Canada, and I don't think I'll ever return. I want to visit Mom's grave. He gulped as if he's drinking his tears down. Please take care of my Yumin. More tears flooded out of my eyes as I stepped forward and hugged him tightly. He slides out of the hug as he glanced one last time at Yumin, then meeting JK's gaze. Please take care of my sister. I'm leaving my 2 diamonds with you. JK nodded in acknowledgement as Oppa turned around to leave. He needs to go. That's best for him. I tell myself as my lower lip trembles. Thud, thud. JK, wake up. Someone's at the door. Who the hell is there at this hour? He walked towards the door. Who the hell is? And he stopped midway. Yumin, what are you doing here? He came running inside while clutching his Iron Man pillow. I'm here to sleep with my new mom. Mom? JK asked as he marched towards the bed. Yumin jumped on the bed, sliding on my side as he hugged my neck with his small arms. Yes, Mom. My friends told me that they sleep with their moms while hugging. He tried to hug me tighter. Look, I'm also hugging her. So she's my mom now. Yumin also don't see bad monsters if he sleeps with his new mom. Oh, really? Then we should sleep together every day. I ruffled his hair while kissing his cheek. I heard Yumin giggle from the crook of my neck. JK smiled, that genuine smile. It will be the death of me, my handsome man. JK lay on the bed beside Yumin as his eyes never left mine. He slid his strong arm over both of us as he said something that left my heart pounding, my chest heaving and my insides twisting and burning. Then let's make her your official mom. Hi guys, this is the end of the story Sold to Mafia. For more videos, please subscribe this channel. Have a great day dear ones. Bye.